Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about the DCEU and the movies in the DCEU, how things are panning out, etc., etc. So, the DCEU starts with Superman. And Superman's story is really going to be flushed out into its completeness so that you see the sort of all-star Superman you know and respect and love in Justice League. If you look here, this is Superman in Man of Steel surrendering himself to mankind to deliver himself up to General Zod. This is Superman in Batman v Superman. You can see he's a little bit more distressed, eventually sacrificing his life by facing a reincarnation of General Zod in Doomsday and sacrificing his life to preserve mankind. Again, he's always serving mankind. So finally we see a Superman here that's smiling. These two Superman, no. This one, yes. And this is when Superman reappears, comes back to life in Justice League. So it's very important Joss Whedon gets that Superman story correct, because this is the Superman you're going to love and appreciate in Justice League. And that's what makes Justice League all the more better. So Zack Snyder's been taking his time to tell you the story of Superman over 3 films. And it's very important to understand what Justice League will bring forth in Superman. That's the connecting thread in these 3 movies. However, even though Superman is the central focus of Justice League that's coming up, let me make it abundantly clear there are other stories going on in Justice League. But a beautiful synopsis of what Superman is and what he's trying to do is that, as they say here, he's not some devil or Jesus character. Maybe he's just a guy trying to do the right thing. And that's basically what Superman has been doing all along. Not only Superman, but also if you look at the members of the Trinity here, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, they've all been trying to do the right thing. And people received what Wonder Woman was doing. I guess it was a little bit more clear-cut. People don't really receive what Batman was doing, but he was trying to do the right thing as well. And of course Superman BVS was trying to do the right thing, and he did it multiple times. But when you look at them, they are the central core of the Justice League, which is very important for people to understand. You look at Superman, and he brings hope. That's what he brings in Man of Steel and in BVS. And people begin to realize they misunderstood him, and they labeled him negatively for the wrong reasons. However, Batman, as his costume and his logo shows, is a little bit more of a weirdo and a freak and a little scary. And that's because Batman's about justice and bringing it by making the criminals fear him. And then you have Wonder Woman, who as well has a light shining from her. You can see she has a light here, and Superman has a light here. And that's because Superman's all about hope, and Wonder Woman, she's all about love. She'll kill you, but she's not likely to just kill someone out of vengeance or out of even the fact that they deserve to be killed for the things they have done. It's based on threat level, and it's also based on her mercy. She's much more of a loving, caring, nurturing person. So if a fan did this, they put all 3 signs together, which is pretty awesome. And I thought, yes, this is the Trinity in essence. And the Trinity, well, the Trinity is important because they are like the primary constructs of the Justice League. You see there are 3 members of the Trinity here, and there are 3 new members which were introduced in BVS. And they are Aquaman, the Flash, and Cyborg. And now they're going to flush out these characters a bit in Justice League because they're going to go find them. So they need to tell us about these characters. And that's really awesome. Alright, so the Justice League is built primarily around the members of the Trinity, of which Wonder Woman is front and center. And then you have the other members of the Justice League that you see right there. Which are Aquaman, Cyborg, and the Flash. And there'll probably be a couple other surprises. Now, don't make a mistake about anything. So far, the DCEU has primarily been Batman's territory, okay? The multiplicity of characters surrounding Batman or associated with Batman. You can see some of them here, but there are more. KG Beast, we got Harley Quinn, we got the Joker, we got Deadshot, we got Killer Croc. These are some of the villains. Of course, we know that Deathstroke is going to be there as well, so that's another one. Amanda Waller. We see that in Justice League, we'll have Commissioner Gordon. We have Bruce Wayne's butler, Alfred. We have here Pennyworth, and we have here his parents that died. So Batman has a lot of characters associated with him, which are in the DCEU. A ton of them. There's some I haven't even referenced here. So don't make any mistake. Warner Brothers is really focusing still on Batman, and it's very important to focus on Batman because he's an interesting character on top of everything else. And the other thing is, Warner Brothers has made a ton of money because they've put out the most films of any comic book character they have. Okay? Batman has had out, in terms of movies we're talking about, where he's been inside of those movies. Batman has been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you have to think about the animated movies. Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about just the DCEU, DC live action. So we have 8 movies. Okay? If you include the animated movies, we have Batman Lego movie, that's 9. And then we have the Lego movie, which is 10. So Batman has been in 10 DC movies. 10. So there's no way that DC and the DCEU is not going to feature primarily Batman. It's going to be Batman heavy, and that's why he's one of the main characters in the Justice League as well. It's because Warner Brothers has made a lot of money off of Batman. He's a selling item. All right, it's just what it is. So Batman's going to be in Justice League, obviously, and in successive movies, I'm pretty sure, or his characters associated with him. And so what I'm saying is that when you look at the Justice League and then you look at the wider DCEU universe, it is built around 3 characters: Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman. Okay? As much as we're going to be introduced to some ancillary characters like Cyborg, The Flash, and Aquaman, and Green Lantern, don't get it twisted. The core of the Justice League and therefore the DC Cinematic Universe, or the DC Extended Universe, sorry, not Cinematic, Extended Universe, is Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. And now they have gotten that foundation down, they can do whatever they want, right? Now, I just wanted to just refer to some of these other characters we see here. So here's the Flash, here's Cyborg, here's Catwoman, here's Aquaman, we see Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman here. You see a Green Lantern here, and there's a couple other Green Lanterns around. There's one there, and there's a couple more around. Probably this is another Green Lantern in the back here. Okay, this looks like either Black Adam or Shazam. I believe this is Black Adam, and I think this is Shazam right here, behind Catwoman. Alright, this looks like Green Arrow. This probably is Green Arrow. That's definitely Batgirl right there. See if we can get any more characters here on the side. Not quite sure who that is in the background, but this is a Thanagarian, obviously. There's a big guy behind the Thanagarian. I don't know if that's Darkseid, maybe. Let's see who else we have here. Not too sure who this is right here. It's a Green Lantern, Green Lantern, Green Lantern. This looks like Nighthawk right here. This looks like the Joker. This is the Joker right here. Not quite sure who that is. This looks like Martian Manhunter right here. Let's see who else. It's Hawkman. This, I'm not too sure. This looks like a Green Lantern again. This is Poison Ivy. Not too sure who this is. And I don't think I can see any more. Can I see any more characters? Nope, that's about it. This is like maybe Lex Luthor in the background there. Let's have a better look at them here. Okay, so you see more of them. Let me just zoom in a little bit. Oh, that's zooming out. This is zooming in. Okay. So let's see here. Okay, so this is Martian Manhunter. It's Joker. It's another Lantern. It's Poison Ivy. What we got here? We got a couple of guys, man. We got some characters here. I don't even know. This looks like Manta. Black Manta. Who is this? I don't know. Maybe it's a Black Lantern. Maybe, possibly. I'm not too sure who this is. This could be a Parademon, probably. Let's see what else we have here. Got a big guy in the back there. Hold on a second. Wow. This looks like Lex Luthor. Someone here flying. Other person flying. I know Firestorm is somewhere around. I'm not too sure where he is though. So we got a bunch of characters here. I don't know any of these here. That's really cool though. And let's see on this side. Who is this? Ooh, it's a big character here. I don't know if it's Darkseid or who. There's another character here and another one here. Two here, two characters. Another character here, another one. Another big character here. Got a lot of characters, man. That's the thing with the DCEU. There's a lot of characters around. This looks like the Atom right here. Yeah. So this is really opening the door. These are the people who are going to open the door to the other characters in the DCEU, which is very exciting. And of course, this is from the intro. This is still from the intro of Wonder Woman, right? So my point is this. The DCEU, if it wasn't for Zack Snyder starting it off with Superman, we really wouldn't have a DCEU right now. If Superman did not work, the DCEU wouldn't work. Warner Bros. Tried to start the DCU with Green Lantern, which would have been a poor idea. It would have been a dumb idea. So it's a good thing it didn't launch that way. I do agree, Green Lantern was not that great a movie. And I do agree Catwoman was not great a movie either. I agree with that. I agree Batman and Robin was atrocious. So this is one place where I think everyone universally agrees those movies were not good. But Man of Steel was good. Batman v Superman was fantastic, and Wonder Woman was all right as well. You know, Suicide Squad wasn't it didn't match the storytelling quality that we're used to with DCEU films, the standard that was set by Batman v Superman and Man of Steel, and Wonder Woman's, I think, a better storytelling story than Suicide Squad, but Suicide Squad was very strong on its characters, and so very likable characters. And that was the thing with Suicide Squad. I don't think it's a crappy movie. I just think that it wasn't strong on story. That's what I would say. So, at the end of the day, this is what the DCEU looks like. You can look forward to the other DCEU movies that are coming up. So we started off with Superman, then we had two Batman movies. We had Batman v Superman, then we had Suicide Squad, and then we had Wonder Woman. But you can look forward to the upcoming DCEU movies. So after Justice League, we're looking at Aquaman. And I don't know what we're following up with after Aquaman, but I'm looking forward to Aquaman in 2018. Yes. Because I'm really bought into the DCEU, guys, if you haven't realized. On that note, you guys have a great one.